Every single time you feel like giving up because life is not going the way you think, or like it's very overwhelming, most of the time we don't think ahead, and many times we think this is how life will go, or this is how, like we try to predict it and it doesn't go that way. That's when everything falls apart and we think like this is too overwhelming for us. Why why it's causing too much pain to me? The people who are the one who are causing, you can see them being happy with their life, but the one who is suffering from it, I know it's overwhelming. And every time you feel overwhelming, you question yourself, why me? Is it something wrong in me? Why is it too much to handle? I know it's hard. I know it's very hard to keep holding on, keep trying, pushing yourself, and trying your best. I'm a person who had a persistent depression from many years. I don't even remember the time I was not with it. For a very long time, I suffered with a persistent depression. So I was very functional, but every 2 to 3 months I go through the dip where it's very hard for me to function as I usually used to do. So I know it's very hard. The feelings are overwhelming when things are not going in your the way you thought it, or where surrounding where you are in, it's very toxic. Then too you have to continue. I went through a depression for a very long time. I know the pain it caused. The times it brings you to the level where you feel like giving up. The urge, everything makes you feel, everything makes you, keeps you in that loop that you feel like nothing is there in the future because it's so messed. If there's nothing to look in your past because everything is broken and scattered. During that time, you just feel like it's too much for me to bear. Why not to give up? Who is there to stand with me? Who is there? Nobody is there. That's what you feel. But let me tell you, hope is found out there. When you start conversation, I will not tell you that you need a lot of people in your life, but let me tell you, one single friend, one single person out there can help you to hold on during those times, because I am living proof to it. The times where I felt like there is nobody, there was somebody who kept pushing me to do better, who kept pushing me to not give up, who kept reminding me how far I have come and how far I can go. Even though if everything is messed up, it's okay. Nobody knows your whole story. Nobody know how much it it costs you to keep pushing on and keep facing each day, showing up when everything in your life is messed up, was not no hope to look on, but then too you kept going on. Let me tell you, if you keep pushing on, if you keep looking on to your future, you might not see it now, but the time you will start living your future, let me tell you, all this pain will be testimony for you. People don't know your story. Let them not judge you. Some people's thought about you or the gossip doesn't define you. Let me tell you, they might be the one causing harm to you. They might be the one destroying your life. But let me tell you, their action, their gossip doesn't define you. The thing that only defines you is how your reaction towards their thing. If you normalize your reaction towards all these things, if when the things get overwhelming, reach out to people. Like, I'm not saying you need a lot of people. Don't have, it's fine, one single person. If you don't have any single person also, the time you feel like everything is ending, there are toll free numbers. I know it sucks, I have tried many a times, I don't like calling, but there are online chat booths. Try like putting up message there. If that's not working, dm me dm me. I know the things you are going through. I might relate it so much because the time I could remember my life, I was in this state. Life was never easy. Life was never was so kind to me, but I remained kind and humble throughout my journey. I know how much it hurts to remain so kind around people who caused you so much harm. But let me tell you, this is not the end. No matter how much ever life throws in on you, I know their strength lies in each and every person. No matter how much ever it feels like, no, this is the end, I cannot take it any longer, let me remind you, you can. And giving up is not an answer. It's not an answer to anything. It is easy to be broken, it's easy to give up when everything seems to be broken and scattered, but it takes strength to continue when everything, as I said, when everything is so broken, to hold on and to keep continuing and to live each day as there is something kept in future. Even though if nothing is visible now, let me tell you, your life is beautiful. You're worth you're worth it. You're worth every single thing in your life which you dreamed about. The people who come from broken families, they don't have, I know they don't have a big dreams or thing, but they have this very small thing that they want to have a families. Those single things, the small things, let me assure you, even if you don't find it, you will create it. Keep holding on, keep trying out. Every single day, it's an opportunity to look forward, to continue to build that life for you. I won't say the people will be standing for you, helping you to build, but during your season, every single season, there is somebody who will hold your hand, who will try to get out of that shitty, that dark place where you think, where you thought everything is ending, there is nothing to look forward. Let me remind you, there is somebody you can reach out. So please, please start a conversation to somebody you think it's like. Let me remind you again, like, one more thing, you are not burdened to anybody. And if you ever feel that this person, that until unless that doesn't person doesn't makes you feel like that, do not assume things. Most of us, we cut off thinking that we are burdened to them. Until unless that person doesn't show that you are one, do not cut off from them. If they are there for you, please stay, because that person will be your last string to hold on. Or the time you feel that you're turning burden to somebody, somebody showing, cut off from there. Do not stay with somebody who makes you feel like you are somebody smaller. You have to fit into their perception. So let me remind you, you are not a burden to anybody. If anybody is making you feel, cut off from there. Search for your circle. One friend is needed, just one person is needed to get out, to make you get out from that state. I know every day getting up from bed, showing up, being around people, smiling even though you are going through a lot of things, family issue, personal issue, people being so rude to you, when you are kind to them, I know it's very hard. Losing appetite, losing sleep, being insomniac, and the overthinking and the thoughts that rushes in your mind makes you feel like nothing is worth looking for. Let me remind, there is always hope found out there. There is no problem, there's not a single problem which cannot be solved if you try to communicate, if you try to speak out to somebody. Speak out, try to find a people who you can hold on when everything is falling apart in your life. And I'm definitely sure there's somebody.